Hello and thanks for joining us. This is the Signature 30 Minutes. I am Obomanu Marvelous. In the headlines, Senator Ike Ekweremadu says Nigeria can create state police within 10 days. Kano State government shuts 10 schools over hijab controversy. Niger Governor says release of Kagara abductees still a rumor. And now the details. Governor of Niger State Abubakar Bello has described the purported release of abducted students and members of staff of Government Science College Kagara as a rumor. Bello stated this at the government house in Mina, the state capital, on Friday after meeting renowned Islamic scholar Sheikh Abubakar Gumi. The governor, while addressing journalists, decried the events of the past few days in the state, adding that the Niger State Transport Authority bus that was kidnapped with passengers and the Kagara Secondary School abduction was unfortunate. He said that the utmost priority right now is to make sure the victims return unharmed. He said that the state was exploring kinetic and non-kinetic means to secure the release of the abductees. The chairman of the People's Democratic Party Committee on Electoral Reforms and Constitutional Amendments, Senator Ike Ekweremadu, says Nigeria can have state police within 10 days. He said this in an address during the inauguration of the committee at the People's Democratic Party National Headquarters on Thursday in Abuja. He added that with the right political will, the amendment of the Constitution to achieve a decentralized police that will secure lives and property can be achieved in 10 days. Ekweremadu, who served as Deputy Senate President and Chairman of the Committee on the Review of the 1999 Constitution in the 7th and 8th National Assembly, noted that there was a general consensus that the current centralized system of policing has failed woefully. He said that the weaknesses in Nigeria's structure and the constitution Nigeria operates has never been as pronounced as they are today. He also noted that the security of lives and property will collapse so long as Nigeria runs a dysfunctional centralized policing. A high court in Kubwa, Federal Capital Territory, on Friday ordered the remand of 4 persons in correctional center for alleged armed robbery. The defendants Usman Diko, Shegun Adigun, Sunday Haruna, and Okafor Chimeze were charged with criminal conspiracy and armed robbery. Justice Bello Kawu gave the order and adjourned the matter until May 10th and 13th for further hearing. The defense counsel Julius Ambashim had, however, made a bail application when the defendants were arraigned on November the 26th, 2020, but the court denied it. Earlier, the prosecution counsel Bumi Aimola had told the court that the defendants conspired and invaded Works and Housing Estate Gwarimpa, Abuja on November 9th, 2020. Amola alleged that the defendants stole 2,303,000 naira, 6 cell phones and a laptop from Wesam, Sabah, and 2 others. Kano State government on Friday directed the immediate closure of some grant-aided schools in Ilorin, pending the resolution of a hijab controversy in the schools. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education and Human Capital Development, Kemi Adeosun, said in a statement that the affected schools were the Cherubim and Seraphim C&S College, Sabo Oke, and St. Anthony College of a Road. Others include the Evangelical Church Winning All School, Ojaya Surulere Baptist Secondary School, and Bishop Smith Secondary School, Abadam. Also, the CAC Secondary School, Asadam, St. Barnabas Secondary School, Sabo Oke, St. John's School, and St. James Secondary School, both in Maraba. The closure comes as a government committee comprising representatives of the Muslim and Christian communities meet on Friday to iron out the differences between the two religious communities. She said that the government had called for calm and urged parents and religious leaders to avoid actions or comments that may further split the two communities. The Ekiti State Commissioner for Justice Olawale Fabuhunda says government will pay 7.2 million in compensation to 24 petitioners in 14 days. Fabuhunda made this known during a visit to the panel sitting in Ado-Ekiti on Friday. On December 30, 2020, the panel had recommended the amount as compensation to some victims who complained about different forms of injustices and destruction to their property during the October EndSARS protests. The Commissioner for Justice said that Kayode Fayemi will not wait until the panel submits its final report before processing the implementation of the recommended actions. He said that the government directed that a holistic review of criminal laws be made to review the cases of victims of criminal justice system. The chairman of the panel, Justice Cornelius Akintayo, retired, said that the panel received 85 petitions between November 2nd, 2020 and December 1st, 2020. Justice Akintayo said 24 petitions were struck out for lack of jurisdiction, lack of diligence, prosecution, and withdrawal of petitions by petitioners. He said 27 recommendations have been issued, while 11 petitions are still ongoing for trial. Former chairman defunct pension reform tax team Abdulrasheed Maina on Friday told the Federal High Court Abuja that his leg might be amputated if not granted bail to have adequate medical attention. Maina, who made the request through his counsel Sani Katu San, told Justice Okon Abang at the resumed trial that his client was taken to University of Abuja Teaching Hospital, Gwagwalada, because of his worsening health condition, and the medical report was exhibited in the bail application. The lawyer, who said that Kuje Correctional Center, where Maina was kept, did not have facility to attend to his state of health, said if not granted bail, his knee might be amputated. Maina, in a motion, said the application became necessary over his worsening health condition and that he has reasonable and responsible sureties who were willing to act as sureties if granted bail. A mobile police officer was on Thursday shot dead by gunmen along Airport Road in Warri South local government area of Delta State. Eyewitnesses also said his rifle was also carted away by his killers, who fled the scene immediately. The attack on the mobile police officer comes barely 4 days after some gunmen killed 2 operatives of joint security outfit Operation Delta Safe in Asaba, the state capital. In another related development, another mobile policeman who was on escort duty was killed at a church in Uheli North local government area on Sunday with his service rifle also carted away by the gunmen. The Delta State Police Relations Officer DSP Onome Onvapoyeya confirmed all the killings, disclosing that investigations into the killings have been launched. Popular Islamic scholar Sheikh Gumi has called on the federal government to give bandits willing to make peace blanket amnesty if the current security situation must be tackled. The Islamic scholar, who disclosed this on Friday while addressing journalists in Minna, Niger State capital, said that the federal government should give the bandits blanket amnesty, adding that the bandits were being killed and maimed unjustly. This is coming after the cleric visited the camp of some bandits operating in Niger State. Speaking concerning his discussion during his visit to the bandits, Sheikh Gumi said there is a positive response from the bandits who are holding the Kagara school students and their staff captive. And now the stock market reports. The market indices of the Nigerian Stock Exchange closed in red on Friday. dropping by 10.89 billion naira. All the indicators, the equity capitalization or share index, the volume, the value and the total number of deals closed in the negative. Equity capitalization dipped by 10.89 billion naira, a fall from 21.36 trillion naira to 21.25 trillion. Consequently, the all share, which opened at 40,212.19 points, lost 25.49 points or 0.6% to close at 40,186.7 points. The number of shares that exchanged hands reduced to 307.78 million from 426.26 million. The value similarly fell to 2.9 billion naira, a reduction from 4.75 billion traded on Thursday. The loss was anchored by a fall in the share prices of 20 companies, with Stanbic IBTC Bank and May Baker dominating the chart. However, there were 18 gainers. Livestock fees led the gainers in percent, gaining 9.27% on its share price. The United Capital PLC was investors' delight, trading 53.5 million shares valued at 341.8 million naira. Zenith Bank traded 17.57 million shares valued at 431.95 million naira to stand behind United Capital PLC. Before we end the news, another look at our major stories. Senator Ike Ekweremadu says Nigeria can create state police within 10 days if the country's leadership shows political will. Kwara State government directed an immediate closure of some grant-aided schools in Ilorin, pending the resolution of a hijab controversy in the schools. Niger State Governor has described the purported release of abducted students and members of staff of Government Science College Kagara as rumor. Please do well to stay safe, maintain physical and social distance, and wear your nose masks while going about your daily activities. And that's the signature 30 minutes for this weekend. On behalf of my producer Chubezo Obi, I am Obomano Marvelous. Thanks for watching and wishing you a nice weekend.